So my name is Dohnavon Hunt, and today I'll be doing my Shark Tank analysis project. I'm doing my Shark Tank analysis on season 5, episode 9. All right, so the name of the product, service, or idea. For the first one, we have the DoorBot, and then for the second one, we have um, Surprise Ride. Okay, value proposition, DoorBot. A video doorbell built for home security and smartphone services. You can see and speak with visitors from anywhere, invented mainly for security, such as like a ring camera. And then next you got for surprise ride, a surprise box kids a surprise box that kids receive every month with different activities in it, made for bored kids, putting away the video games and doing more hands-on activities. Helps families spend fun and quality time together, and also helping kids and their parents to gain knowledge along the way. Surprise Ride gets kids excited about learning with an imaginary adventure. Okay, assume value for the Doorbot. Jamie Siminoff asked for 700,000 for a 10% stake. Shark Kevin O'Leary was the only shark that offered 700,000, but he was wanting 10% royalty and dropping it down to 7% and recouping the 700 and also give 5% of the company's equity that same day. And Jamie came made a counter offer which was 700,000 in the form of a loan with at least 10% interest plus 3% equity in the company. And for the surprise ride, Rosie and Donna asked for 110,000 for a 10% stake, and Shark Robert offered the sisters the 110,000 for 25% of their business. Market share. Jamie predicted that the DoorBot would take over in the future, and when it comes to technology, and that the product is made for families and their safety. As far as Surprise Ride, Rosie and Donna predicted that Surprise Ride would take over the need for technology in children and allow them to be more hands-on with activities. Also, the product is made for children and struggling parents who have children with short attention spans. What stood out to me, you may ask? What stood out to me with Doorbot was how dismissive the Sharks were towards Jamie and how they barely thought the product through, knowing security is needed for homes. Another thing that stood out to me was how creative Jamie was with his phrases as he presented his invention, the Doorbot. When it comes to the surprise ride, what stood out to me with surprise ride was how creative the boxes and activities in the boxes were. Most kid activities are the same and pretty basic, but the surprise ride gives kids a variety of things to learn throughout the week. For example, learn how to make candy, sculptures, toys, etc. Would I buy or use this product, service, or idea personally? I would definitely buy the DoorBot, or now called, like I said earlier, Ring camera, which is a $1 billion product that millions of people have purchased throughout the world. A Ring camera is very useful when traveling or just being in the house alone. Not having to approach your door and see from your smartphone is very convenient and safe for families. Personally, I wouldn't buy Sunrise Surprise. I mean, excuse me. Personally, I wouldn't buy the Surprise Ride because I believe when I have children, I'll be able to connect with them by doing different activities that we create ourselves. Also, there will be a rule in my family where my kids will take breaks from technology and we spend quality time as a family. Would I invest? If I was a shark, I would invest in DoorBot because I would think about families and especially mine. Where my mom is home and alone, and most of the time with my little brother and unborn sister. DoorBot slash Ring is a product that no one has ever seen before. With audio and footage, I believe that my invest will benefit me in the long run. As far as for Surprise Ride, if I were a shark, I would not invest in Surprise Ride. It's a very unique product, but not enough to get customers excited and for me to invest. For most families, they would allow their children to use technology all day, every day. Now in time, Surprise Ride would get low in sales, and me investing in it would be outrageous. One question asked by sharks. Shark, are there bigger solutions that can come in and push the door by out the door? Jamie responded, this category will exist. The door will stay. It doesn't get trampled by technology. And what business is not going to get replaced by future technology? That's a question. This quick exchange between the two showed that Jamie stood strong and assertive from the moment he walked into rooms full of sharks. One question I would ask Jamie is the doorbot able to call authorities for homeowners if unwanted visitors are there? As far as for surprise ride, a shark acts. Don't you think what you're asking for is pretty extreme? Jody and Donna both said, we know there are two things that go into valuation, the team and the future earning potential of this company. Both sisters know what they're worth and they're willing to push for what they want. One question I would ask the sisters is if they ever wish that they had a product like their own when they were a kid and why. Um, my reference is Hulu. Oh, let me go back. Oh yeah. My references are Hulu TV stream, and on this, that's what I use to watch Shark Tank season 5, episode 9. And there's the conclusion of my presentation.